Hi, everybody. I just wanted to send out a little video message to everybody at the end of the year here for a couple of things. One, I just want to say thank you all for sticking with the program and helping. I hope we created a little consistency in this crazy, insane year. Um, I'm sending this as a video so that I don't have to type all the words because I just I feel like this year has been the craziest year of my life, and so I'm imagining it has been just um, unbelievable for you guys. So I wanted to do something. We've been with all the students here. We've been assessing them for a couple of months now. We've been adding power to our drills. We've been checking out their everything, and we recognize, Saya Miles and myself recognize that. That online training is it works, but we'd all love to be in class, and being in person is better, and we get that, and we also understand that some martial arts schools have gone back to work and everything else, but with our program and our students, um, we just decided to err on the side of caution and stay online until such time as we felt like COVID was getting a little under control, and it still isn't. So hopefully with the vaccines and everything coming out, we'll be able to get on board. But that's not really what this video is about. This video is about the end of the year that we've just been through, and some conversations that Cy Miles and I have had. And one of the things that we keep coming back to again and again and again is the difference between martial arts and many other activities that we've all had to put on hold this year. The difference between martial arts and baseball, the difference between martial arts and soccer, the difference between martial arts and therapy, and the difference between martial arts and other activities that our students and your children are involved in, and you. So for those of you that are adults and watching this yourself. So martial arts is not just the sport of kickboxing or fighting or competition with weapons. It's not just about self-defense. Martial arts really is, and something I really believe is, martial arts is about being better today than you were yesterday. And we do develop that through the three key concepts I teach in the school of focus, discipline, and respect. And the idea that our students and you, my adult students, were able to maintain that discipline and continue to train in suboptimal conditions in our house for this long is amazing. So for many of you who might not know, before COVID happened, the idea of training online and having online programs, there were very few people who did that. A lot of martial artists poo-pooed the idea and didn't like the idea of training online. And then COVID hit and everybody thought it was a great idea because they had commercial schools and they didn't want to go out of business. So suddenly it was okay. But until that time, those of us that were doing it faced pushback from people in our own communities. And a lot of the pushback is legitimate. It isn't as good as training in person, and we all get that. So here's what this video is really about. Being a martial artist is far, far more than the forms and the drills and the self-defense aspect and being able to punch hard and kick hard. It's more than just physical conditioning. There's so much of martial arts is the emotional and the mental. And so much of martial arts is about creating habits that we can, and strengths that we can use throughout our life. And I think personally that when you have a program that is inclusive and adapted, and you've got students from all walks of life and all abilities and all ages, the ability to weather the storm we just did and to stick with it as a family and as a community can't be overstated. I know that this wasn't easy for everybody. It wasn't easy for me, and it wasn't easy for Cy Miles. But I know it wasn't easy for you guys, and I know it wasn't easy for you students. So Cy Miles and I have been talking about what it is to be a martial artist and what it means to train and to represent yourself as a martial artist. And both of us agree it is not just about mastering a bunch of skill sets at a level. And to that end, we feel very strongly that students who lost their school, went through this crazy, insane new school year for students still in school, for people who have been stuck at their houses, to also stick with our program and train as hard as everyone has been training and work as hard as everyone's been working and transition overnight from training with me in person to training online does deserve a recognition. And we think it's really obvious that everyone who's stuck with us through this year deserves, not just because it's been tough and not as a you deserve this because let's be nice to you because it's been a tough year, but we believe that everyone who's stuck with the program for this long and through all these ups and downs and online absolutely earned a promotion to the next belt level. You've absolutely demonstrated your ability, both emotionally and mentally, the resiliency and the toughness to stick with this. And so we both care very much that you learn the skill sets, but we also care very much that you are becoming better today than you were yesterday, and that you're striving to become the best person you can be. And I don't think there's any argument any human being could give against the obvious example that you all just set by sticking with an online program when you didn't plan on being in an online program in the first place, and still training and still dedicating the hours and hours and hours you've put into the classes over this year. And so Saya Miles and I are very, very happy to promote everyone from white belt through red, one belt. So we've decided to do a school-wide COVID-19 2020 promotion for the end of the year. And everyone who's not testing for black has now officially been promoted this day, December 19th, 2020. Below this video, we're going to show you guys the link to how those of you that are getting promoted can order your belt and your certificate online so that it'll come to you. And we wanted to do it now because theoretically, if you order it, for those of you that celebrate Christmas, your belt might be here in time for Christmas. All right, so below us is a link to our store where you can order a belt and you can order the certificate to get it if you so choose to order that belt or certificate. But as far as Saya Miles and I are concerned, everyone earned this promotion for showing outstanding mental resiliency and emotional resiliency this year, which is what martial arts is really about. So congratulations to everyone. We hope you understand that this is not a handout, that we believe 100% you earned this through all your hard work this year, and that you deserve this promotion. Regardless of whether you were recently promoted or not, if you're receiving this email and you are not testing for black belt anytime soon, you've been promoted. Congratulations. Enjoy your holidays. Happy New Year. We'll see you when school starts back up again January 4th. Bye.